Alright guys and girls and gangsters, it's been a little while since I've recorded a video and I apologise about that. I've got some stuff going on in the background, I've got a different channel going on, a gaming channel. If you're interested in that, you can let me know. I'm not done, I just took a little step back because of, for RuneSlayer's delay, but I was going to like, alright man. So I was trying to figure some things out, and yeah, I'm back now. But yeah, a lot of us have heard about Rell Seas. If you haven't, then you've been living under a rock, or you're just not on Roblox like that, which I don't know why you're on this channel. But this guy, Davidar, has made a game, or making a game called, I'm assuming, Peak Seas from the description. I saw this video on my recommended, I was like, okay, this is a good place to come back to. So yeah, we're gonna check this out and see if Rell Seas actually has a competitor or something. From what I've seen of Rell Seas, I highly doubt it. But hey man, let's just have a look. Okay, before we start, I just want to take a quick break and let you guys know that 95% of you watching are not subscribed. So let's change that a little bit. Let's get the ball rolling. We're on 44 subscribers right now. I'm very happy with that, almost halfway to 100. So let's get us there. Yes, onto the video.
Pirate games have always been very difficult to make.
Yes.
AAA studios spend hundreds of millions of dollars on games that completely fail. Even Sea of Thieves is full of hackers nowadays.
See, I don't like the ocean, so this is already
So I decided to take it into my own hands to create the greatest pirate game ever on Roblox. A salty trip.
Oh, it's called A Salty Trip, not Peak Seas. So I don't know what this is about. Oh yeah, A Salty Trip game link. Does that have anything here? No. Just okay. Yeah. So I don't know if it's got anything to do with what One Piece. Probably not. We'll have to see.
Will seriously bring back the joy in playing pirate games with friends. There are so many cool features that I'll go through in detail throughout this video, like dynamic food and hunger, advanced weather, the crazy water buoyancy and ship punting systems, and of course a fully functioning Sea of Thieves inspired sloop. But first, you gotta
Okay, so it's Sea of Thieves inspired, not One Piece inspired. But I will say, this boat so far and the graphics and these tentacles, like they do look pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, they do look quite good. So far I'm not seeing it being a competitor to Rell Seas. I think it's going to be like its completely own game, but either way I'm going to clickbait in the title. I'm sorry.
like the video, subscribe, and join the Discord down below. It really helps me out as a solo dev, and you get to stay up to date with the latest
Solo
news
dev
on A Salty Trip. We'll start by talking about the sloop and the start of the game.
Sloop?
You and your friends will go around the beginner island and pick up scattered ship parts,
Yep.
mast, anchor, cannon, helm, and as you near the placement spot on the ship, it'll highlight it for you. You just gotta press C to weld it to the ship, and boom, ready to be used. Every ship part.
I hope this music in the background isn't copyright.
Ship. The helmsman could easily change the direction of the ship. Your friends can fully control the mast direction, left and right, but also could hoist and lower the sail at will to catch wind, speeding things up. Getting this to work was an absolute nightmare, but I'm super happy with how it turned out. So honestly, something even crazy.
This doesn't even look like Roblox for real. Like so far, apart from this like little like UI here for F to interact, that's the only thing that looks like Roblox, but that's just
Easier than the sail is the anchor. It's really nice to use. When the anchor is down, the ship is unable to move, and to raise the anchor, you need to push things up manually. There's an indicator in the center along with the sound cue when it's all the way up. This process could be 4 times faster with your whole crew helping.
That's cool.
Then, let's say you just
That's really cool. Like certain things are actually fast with your crew. Yeah, I like that.
want to drop the anchor, just release, and boom, it's down again. The cannons are going to be super fun. As you can see, I have tons of control. We haven't set anything up yet. The camera position isn't where I want it to be. I want it to follow the cannon.
Yeah, Deepwoken can learn something from that, you know what I mean?
Along with firing VFX that hasn't been imported yet, we also want to be able to fire any object you pick up. You could also fire yourself if you want a quick trip to the nearby islands. So it's...
Oh, did he steal that from Rell Seas? Did he steal it?
It's gonna be really cool. The ship completely reacts to waves and handles items dropped on it really well, so you have nothing to worry about there. And unlike other games like Dead Rails, when I actually jump while the ship is moving, I don't fly backwards. My ship...
But that makes sense, right? You would?
Planting system is very, very phenomenal, so nothing like that will happen.
Oh, there's an ad. Well, here's a good time to speak on that. I'm pretty sure if I jumped whilst on a train at the back, I'm gonna go flying away. So I wouldn't on Dead Rails for that. That's... Oh, God. I'm used to the other channel. I can't swear on this one. My bad, gonna have to cut that one out. Alright, see you after the ads, mate.
Without getting too...
We are back. Go away, YouTube Premium. I'm not using you. I'll use you on my other account. I'm not buying it twice.
Too much into the water system again. I've improved it to allow for the wave intensity to be lower near
He better not go under the water or I'm gonna be upset.
islands. The wave intensity to be middle.
I already don't
low
like
in
this.
deep
This is
waters,
creeping me out.
and
Whoa!
super
Oh.
high when storms hit. So it's very
Jesus.
dynamic. The way
You guys are just like, why did you get jump scared by that? Yeah, if you don't know what, Google thalassophobia. It doesn't matter if it's a game or not.
I've made the systems allow for crazy things like this attack from the Kraken boss that carries the ship, shaking it around while the players are still on it. In the future, we have plans for geysers that shoot you into the sky.
Oh, One Piece.
Tornadoes that fling your ship and separate
Don't do that.
all the parts.
I don't need
and
that.
More, which will all be really exciting. But this is still awesome for now, in my opinion. Now let's touch on the
I'm gonna get someone else to drive a ship for me and close my eyes whilst it's happening because I'm not dealing with that.
dynamic eating I've made. In other games like Sea of Thieves, when you eat, it consumes the whole fruit. But in games like Raft, when you eat it, it consumes portions of the fruit. Although, the whole fruit is still visible, like in this melon. But in our game, the fruits have multiple uses and visually change depending on how much is left. We have dozens of fruits, and I thought this was just a really cool feature to include. Ignore my melon collection, by the way. I like melons. Another cool thing
hey man,
is the animated
what do you
UI.
mean by that?
The UI designs you see here are not final, and we absolutely might not even use them. But the UI designer is my brother, and he does animated UI, so I think it's gonna be.
Oh, bro, they are just like Rell Games. Well, I guess Rell Games is a whole group of people now, but before it was just like the two brothers.
Really cool and
Man.
Add a little spice to the player's experience.
And if anything like those guys, I'm pausing a lot. I'm sorry. If for anything like those guys, then the game's gonna be pretty good.
The weather experience will also be great. We'll have deep storm, lava islands.
That's where I'll be. On the lava, not near the water.
The Kraken boss is nearly done too. We have all the animations as you see here, and the core logic scripting wise is all done. All that's left is to do the easy stuff. So next video, you might actually see a fully functioning Kraken boss. This Kraken boss will absolutely be better than the one in Sea of Thieves. But by the way, his name's Bob. So
Bob.
say hi to Bob in the comments below.
Bob is a chill guy. No, he's not. I saw him attack the ship, mate.
Allowing the players remaining to revive them or collect their loot. Dead players will be sent to this death screen where you'll be able to get revives for yourself or for your whole team, check all your stats for the game, return to lobby, see the odds of the events you encountered. But to actually describe what the game
I wasn't really looking at the screen there.
Trip is a game where you go island to island, traveling long distances, seeing unique and rare events and items, all while collecting doubloons to acquire and upgrade different classes that are available, much like Dead Rails or The Long Drive. I have plans to make the game eventually open world like Sea of Thieves, but much like my plan with Peak Seas, this is just too large of a task for a solo dev. So
alright guys, shall I check out Peak Seas as well? Is that worth checking out?
I'll need to postpone both to focus on this slightly narrower and achievable goal. Really cool features we're super close to completing are fishing. So when your friends are on the ship doing the ship tasks, you're able to fish, collect some extra gold and the balloons on the side, and see what rare fish you could get. We'll also have barrels just spread throughout the water. They'll be infrequent, but you'll be able to collect them, and there's different rarities, just so you don't have to go to an island every single time to acquire some loot. We already have combat in the work, and it's nearly complete as well. So in the next video, you're more than likely going to see that, along with a completed Kraken boss. We want players to be able to experience something unique every few runs, if not every single run. Things like frog rain, where literally frogs just rain from the sky. The Bullet Boy event, which is a sea train that crosses the surface of the ocean, dropping loot on its way till you could finally pass. There are also...
That's good. Like different events each time you have a run. Kind of roguelike style, I guess. That would just stop it from getting boring and give it replayability. Always a good thing.
Be unique items that you could store in your collectibles chest so you could have them when you return to the lobby, and much more. There will be daily and weekly quests along with a multitude of different achievements that you could do just to keep the gameplay fresh and something to look forward to. NPCs will also have animated 2D faces.
Why is this guy staring into... There we go, there's the thumbnail. Why is this guy staring into my soul, bro?
Just makes everything feel so much more alive and is super performant.
Who's that?
Well. What you're seeing here is just examples and to show the potential of these 2D animated faces. I think they're really cool personally. I almost forgot to mention our omnidirectional movement system. We can move in 8 different directions, allowing for fluid transitions rather than this choppy left-right. So your player could actually move diagonally, and it's just so much more visually appealing this way. We applied this to...
What game doesn't let you move diagonally? Is that... Is that a thing? I'm pretty sure I've been able to move diagonal. That's just core Roblox, is it not?
Flight to swimming to running, it makes movement just so much cleaner. I also made sure to include my inverse kinematic system. So when I have one foot on a step, my other foot's actually off the step. I've even went further, so if you have one foot on sand and one foot on grass, you have 2 different sound effects. So it's super immersive. I believe
That's pretty cool. That's cool.
little details like this is really what makes a game special. So
Yep.
I hope you guys appreciate stuff like it.
I do, and if you don't in the comments or watching this video, then you should probably open your eyes a little bit, mate, because polish goes far.
I'm about to tell you might not make it into the final cut, but we know we will include buried treasure hidden on islands, but we really
Yay.
want to utilize our terrain destruction and regeneration system that I previously showcased on another video and my game Terraform, which, by the way, thank you. It was just a demo, but I'll go over the stats in another video and how much the support has helped. But yeah, including that terrain regeneration and digging system would be massive. You might be wondering why I mentioned flight in a pirate game. There's going to be a unique type of item that will allow you to actually fly. You could use this for escape. Maybe you want to move to an island quickly, even though you would have to go back. The time you're allowed to fly for is not long, so make sure you use it wisely. But regardless,
Oh yeah, because imagine like flying above the ocean and then your time runs out, and then now you're just in the sea. That'd be pretty epic.
regardless of how you use it, it's super fun. Here's a behind the scenes look of what the Gerstner waves are like with the skin off. It's super complicated, but also hyper performant. I spent the better part of 3, maybe 4 years even, trying to perfect these waves, so I'm really glad I could finally use them in the game, where that's the main focus.
3 to 4
Shows
years
like
on just
One
waves
Piece
is crazy.
And movies like the Pirates of the Caribbean have been massive inspirations for me.
That's a lot of hard work.
And it fueled my desire to produce an amazing pirate game. I think I'm doing that, and with your help, if you'd like, subscribe and join the Discord down below, and also check out the Patreon. It'll be massive. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.
Whoa.
So, in terms of salary,
Get off my screen. But yeah. Hey man. Guys, are you looking forward to this game? If it comes out, maybe it's going to come out in 2076. I don't know. But if you enjoyed the video, you know, like and subscribe. Let me know what you enjoyed about it in the comments. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video, which won't be in 10 weeks or whatever, how long I took off. See you later, mate.